Hey, beautiful humans. How are you? Um, I am very, very happy to kick off today's episode. Um, and it's special. I mean, it's special because it's a memorial episode. And like I said, each of these songs that I'm going to share with you today is has been a defining song in my songwriter career also. Even though they're all sad songs, and not every song that I write is necessarily sad, um, but they are. Uh, but in these three songs are very special. So the first one is called. Well, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the song, but leave your songwriter questions below. I didn't ask for any this time. Well, I did, but didn't really get any this time. Oops, sorry. But I have been talking a lot to people, because of my recent miscarriage, um and so I want to talk about that too. But I just kind of want to dive into the songs right now. But if you have any questions while I'm talking about that, just leave them below. And yeah, so the songs that I'm going to share today, in order of when I wrote them, is the first one is called Remember Me, which I wrote when I was 17, and I was writing it for a project, like a school composition project. It was supposed to be our final project, and then the then everything um, happened, like with my mom and stuff, um, and I was writing the song to be like a religious song, like remember me, like remembering Jesus and his sacrifice for you. And then when everything was happening with my mom, I changed the song to write it about remembering her, which works because she's pretty much an angel. She was really, yeah. I mean that's the best way to describe her, though. She was a very, very angelic person in her presence, um, and so it worked really well for the song, and she really liked it, um, and which meant a lot at the time, because my mom and I had a lot of falling out during her last years, which made her death even harder for me to process. Um, but we did have a lot of, like, we were very close also. So, and we also shared music together. So, when I wrote the song for her, that meant a lot to her. Or rewrote it, I guess. So, um, yeah. So I want to ask you, like, you know, if there's a song for you that helps you get through grief and get through loss, because for me, writing them is very helpful. But I also created a playlist of, okay, so this is a funny story. Um, my friend, my best friend Kayla, she is a wonderful person, and but she was saying she was feeling down, and she and I both um, have mental illness in common. And she was like, "Man, I'm just feeling so angry about this." And I'm like, "Oh, I got you, girl." So I sent her like a bunch of music, and she's like, "Wait a second, that's a little too angry." I'm like, "Wow, I guess I'm more fiery than I think sometimes." But really, like, it's also like a kind of depressed sort of angry, but like that kind of music, even though that's not quite as dark as I go, um, because I definitely have a dark side in my music for sure, but that's not, you know, some of the music is even darker than me, but that actually is, I find that very comforting to be like, you're safe in this song, and your feelings can be expressed in that. So, you know, but there's also songs that are deeply emotional that um that I find helpful. But for me, it's for those kind of songs, I feel almost better writing them than listening to them. If that makes sense, or singing them, 'cause that's sort of where I know that a lot of my talent goes. So anyway, this is Remember Me. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right. Oh shoot, my piano's not plugged in. Here we are. That would be good if you guys could hear the keys. Huh? Oh shoot, hold on. It was like giving feedback to my headphones. Alrighty, let's go. New headphones, by the way. Christmas present from my dad and stepmom. So, very exciting. Very grateful for that. Alright. Remember me through my life. Can you see the light, the pure light? Let it fill your heart for the rest of your life. And remember the strength of my heart. And every moment we are apart, I love for you. Remember me. I will be with you. Remember me. I am leaving now, but you are free to believe in me. I'm watching from above, an angel in your dreams. And remember the strength of my heart. And every moment we are apart, I live for you. Remember me. Live and believe. Remember me. I will be with you. That is Remember Me, written for my mom, and the song kind of has it is definitely like full of faith and full of, the beauty of of remembering someone, and thinking about, all that my mom has done for me, and the sweetness of her spirit, and the strength of who she was. Um, I was gonna say who she is, because for me, she's still very much here. You know, I tell people that I think she's gone because she was too pure. And after these years that we've recently had, I still believe that. Um, but So something that I've been thinking about is like having a tangible memory of someone. So like this is, oh, sorry. This is an album that my sister made. So I wanted to show you a picture of my mom. Here she is. She's so pretty. My sister made that album of her. And I think that stuff helps. I mean, something that a lot of people have been telling me with my miscarriage, something that I tell people when grief happens, not to minimize it, to let yourself go through it, because as a 18-year-old, I did cry and I was sad, but I didn't let myself grieve properly. At least I don't think so. I mean, that's the other thing I was thinking about. It's like, well, it's grief. It's not like there's instructions of how to do it right. But I tried to just push through instead of allow myself to be sad when I was sad and angry. I was angry about a lot of things. It was very, very confusing time, and but I still, like, I pushed through. I went on to college and did things and stuff, but there was a lot that was still like needing to be worked through. I did get some help from friends with that, but and even my bishop at the time, branch president, I remember that. But when Natalie was born, I had postpartum depression, but also had to come to terms with my grief over the loss of my mom, because I was very vulnerable and very just kind of cut open. No pun intended, after giving birth. But really, that is kind of how I felt. Like, just everything was coming out. And I missed my mom so much, because like I just wish she could be around, to talk to see her granddaughter and all that stuff, and so that just kind of brought things back, and in a way that I wasn't very familiar with, because I wanted to keep stuffing it, stuffing and I had over the years learned to grieve and to cry over it and things like that, but this was just another step, and so I wrote "Bring You Back." I wrote it about that process, and realizing, like, it's okay to be sad. It's sad. You're not gonna be, well, I am learning this now. You're not gonna be lost in it. I know I'm a strong person. I know I can get back up. So, but like, I'm not gonna be lost in the grief, and it's worth it. It's worth being broken, and worth letting people see you cry, and worth all of that stuff, because it was a way to keep my mom with me, letting those memories flow, letting the tears flow, letting that, letting myself, miss her. And then it also made it easier, made those feelings less overpowering when I just let them let them flow too. But the theme of the song is just saying like it's okay to be sad because it keeps you with me. And that's what the song is called, Bring You Back. So this is actually when I was saying, like when I was describing, trying to ramp up, whatever they call this live stream, was like this was a catalyst um, in my career, because this song was what really inspired me to make my album Fragile, because I realized that that vulnerability and that message, like that was a message, that was something I learned, and I was hoping that I could learn that, or like that I could share that huge revelation with people. It turns out lots of people already knew it, and I was the one who really needed to know that lesson. But maybe other people do too, But that was why I worked so hard in publishing music, because I wanted to share that message and share that healing with people. So, and then went on to keep. I still have that goal. I still want to share what I've learned about healing with people. Hopefully it'll help them. But really, at the end of the day, I ended up being the one that benefited most from writing that song, right? So anyways, all these songs, my emotions are still really raw. So, yeah, so this is Bring You Back. This is a very, very special song. Oh, I was going to say, so something about my songwriting style. This has been since I was 10. Had this way of writing. Not every song, but a lot of my songs. So a progression, like a character development. Like this, in the beginning of the song, is talking about how I feel that when I'm trying to suppress the grief. And then the second part and on is talking about embracing it. Okay, here we go. Each day is a chance to move on. So I take a step before I melt in these tears. How could you leave me here alone, with endless memories of all of these years? And though I've learned to believe I will see you again, I can't bring you back to right now. And since no one likes weakness, I'll hide all this pain. But you haunt me unexpectedly. I break down over little things I see, and I can't bring you back. I hate these memories. If I can't bring you back, I'll push you far from me. Push you far from me. I need to learn to let it out, so I can keep you by my side and set myself free. And isn't that what love is all about? Losing my pride no matter what they may think. So with the smell of lilacs and the sound of the rain, I can bring you back to right now. If I crush all my weakness, I'll lose you again. So I'll do what you always taught to me, and find you in the little things I see, and I will bring you back with all these memories. keep you close to me. I never like to cry. Don't wanna let them see me cry, but I need you here more. I can see your soul shine, your voice is heard through mine, and you can't hide, even from the other side. And I will bring you back with all these memories. If I can bring you back, I'll keep you close to me. If I can bring you back with all these memories, if I can bring you back, I'll keep you close to me, keep you close to me. That is Bring You Back, a song I wrote about allowing yourself to grieve, to keep someone with you. And you know, when I actually performed Remember Me for my release party, and I performed Bring You Back too, and I cried a lot when I played Remember Me, and Bring You Back also just brought a lot of tears too. But now playing it, like, it's so comforting. it's all very, very comforting, like knowing that it's okay and that I'm okay and all that stuff. The last song that I'm going to share is called Your Voice, My Angel, and this one's definitely bringing me some tears as I was practicing it yesterday, because it's about like someone dying too soon, which is also in the case of my mom. But like, I was thinking about youth, because I wrote this for a song commission. It was my first ever paid song commission back in 2017, and 3 years ago. But it was for a video that was, how do I word this? It was, bringing attention to the tragedy of teenagers dying in car crashes. It was a very, very depressing topic. And I had to channel my inner Sarah McLachlan. This was, a very, very sad video and sad song that I had to write. But I just can't keep songs sad. I have to have some sort of hope left in them. And and so that's why I called it Your Voice, My Angel, because it's saying like that you're my angel and you were gone too soon, and but I will keep speaking for you. And so that topic is very raw for me right now, because I feel like that's something that applies to me right now, thinking about my angel baby, and that this is something that now I can speak to, and that like I said, I swear I write this stuff for me, even if it's stuff that I'm not going through yet. But I did really like channel my own grief through this song when I wrote it as well. And I also, during while I was working on the song, there was a school shooting, and sadly, I don't even remember where it was. It seemed like there were so many, and it was just, yeah, all that grief and stuff. And so I was thinking of it as I was recording the song. It's like, it's so unfair what when lives are ended so soon. But I do try to, like, I know that God is gonna make everything okay. I know that, and the idea of us, of them living through us, or we sharing their message and speaking for them, is hopeful. And so, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play this song. Oh, Camila Diaz commented saying, "You are amazing. I love you so much." I love you too, and you are amazing. Congratulations on your graduation. I'm so proud of you. Camila is like my adopted niece, because her parents are my best friends. So, okay, let's see. So yeah, very, very proud of her. And she's an incredible songwriter as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what comes from her in the future. All right, this is Your Voice, My Angel. All right, let's see if I can do this. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have my lyrics. Hold on. This one I do need lyrics for, because I don't sing this song very much, because it's so sad. I'm going to... Oh, stop. I think it's trying to connect to my... There it goes, there. My headphones was making noise. I think it's because it was trying to connect to my phone. Because actually, I switched to the verses when I wrote it, too. I wrote the other verse first. And actually, I'm going to sing it that way, the way that I originally wrote it. But in the video, when it was published in the video, it made more sense to have the second verse first. But for our purposes, I'm going to sing the first verse first. So this is the new way to hear it. Don't wake me now, 'cause I'm broken when I know you're gone. I don't know how you could shatter when you were so strong. But those years went so fast now. The days, they grow cold. All I want is one last chance to know. Don't leave me now, 'cause there's so much you still have to see. You showed me how to believe in things to make them real. But those days went so fast now. The years will grow cold, but I feel you at last when I know. Be your voice when the world screams for you. Oh, sorry. I swear I practiced this. I'll be your voice when the world screams for you. I'll bring you home each time I face the truth. Make me your vessel, because yours was gone too soon. You'll be my angel until I can go with you. Oh, my angel. Oh, 'cause I'm dreaming that you are still here. I need to know only one way to make you appear. And with each day that goes by, you will slowly be mine. And I feel you at last every time. I'll be your voice when the world screams for you. I'll bring you home each time I face the truth. Make me your vessel because yours was gone too soon. You'll be my angel until I can go with you. My angel. My angel. So that was an alternate ending because yesterday when I was practicing it, I gave it that way. My gosh, I'm screwing these songs up so badly. It's because I am really trying to focus on like the meaning of them, and so I think that doesn't help. But you can find beautiful, beautiful recordings of these on this playlist that's in the description. So the playlist that I've created is right now it's the current name of the playlist is called How 3/2s do depression. How a 3/2 does depression. That's the name of the title because of my friends that are into Dressing Your Truth and the personality types. And the 3/2 is one of the personality types. And that's the one that I am. And so it's like very fine. It's a very fiery personality, but also very like emotional. And that describes me. So, Camila says, I love this song, even though it's really sad. I never heard this song before. Yay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really beautiful. Thank you so much. Hey, congrats on, I saw your announcement on teaching guitar lessons. That's really great. But thank you. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said yesterday playing it, I was definitely crying. Do I find writing cathartic? Absolutely. So, yeah, like yesterday I was, playing this and crying, thinking about like, the literal lyrics of the song, like, how could you shatter? How could you, like, I'm just, actually, like, it's kind of funny because in the song it's saying, like, I'm dreaming that you're here, so don't wake me up. But in my reality, I'm having nightmares every night. And about different things, not even necessarily this. But it's like, and saying like you'll be my angel until I can be with you. It's very, very fresh for me right now. I'm very proud of myself to be able to do this. It's and talk about it and all of that. It's I guess I should go into it. We're here, right? I was 6 weeks pregnant when the baby stopped growing. I was 9 weeks pregnant. When they told me, and I, went through a procedure to how do you say it in a way that's not gruesome? And finish the miscarriage. I guess that's the way to say it. But like, it's people have been saying like, I can't imagine how you're feeling and what you're going through. And I'm like, my response is like, yes, you can. Whatever you think it is, it's how it is. It's very sad and painful, and um, but also but all the things that you'd imagine that would comfort me, a lot of them do. Like I'm okay. Like it's been about 10 days, and I had that week before, leading up to it, to sort of grieve in anticipation, because I just had a feeling when they were telling me, and so, but I do. I don't feel like I know all the answers. I don't feel like I'm, like, okay, whatever. No, I'm still very sad and I'm still grieving, but I feel like I'm back to like my normal self. So, which is because I did and have been allowing myself to grieve, and I've been able to talk to people and join this way too big club of people that have been through this, and worse. I mean, gosh, I got the easy version. There's allowed to be one, just like my depression this year. But it's still hard. So, but yes, I find music very cathartic. In fact, I did, when I had my day off a week ago. I sorry. I sat and tried to write about it, and I just wrote like 4 lines or something, and like started breaking down and bawling, and Natalie could hear me from like 1 or 2 floors up, and was like, "Mom, are you okay?" She just like came and hugged me, and it was really sweet. But that was good because I needed that. I needed to get that out, and I felt like each time that I broke down or each time that I cry is like a little bit, it's me healing a little bit more. But now I'm at the point where like I can also move on, go through life. In fact, I'm a little bit of a workaholic because I haven't taken a single day off from work. But though I did tell my boss, like, and it's true, like having the girls in my house, though it is a lot of work, and especially like when I was still like very tired physically, and dealing with all that, but having them here has been really nice because they're keeping us company, and it's really sweet. So, and they've been great. So, and haven't skipped any of my gigs or my performances. I did miss my radio gig, which is sad. But like for me, that's actually, it's good to work, one, because I need money, and two, it's bad enough to be all sad and grieving and depressed and broke, but yeah, so, but yeah, so in kind of like in conclusion, because I'm gonna get out of here, but thank you for watching, and I know this is kind of like a depressing episode, but like I said, like for me,
I'm a ghost.
Yeah, I can't be sad for too long when I have this crazy person to make me laugh all the time. This little green. What does that mean? Little green. Little but yeah, so I can't remember what I was gonna say now. But yeah, so anyway, but this kind of music has been very healing for me, and like I said, I hope it helps you. I hope that it's okay to look at someone who's sad and grieving, because I've been thinking about my friends who have been open about their own pregnancy loss or infant loss, and thank you, and that and like, not knowing what to say or how to. Little Green from Joni Mitchell's Blue Album. Ooh, send me a link because I don't know it. Like send it to me in a message. Sorry, but anyway. Oh, but like the fact that now going through at least some of what they've gone through, Um, like, yeah, just I think that it's really important to let people like talk about it and treat it like it's a normal thing that we're still normal human people and all that. So, um, I think that that's and I was the same way with my mom when my mom died, and I didn't know what to tell people because I just wanted to be like, didn't want people to feel sorry for me or treat me differently. So, but and I still feel that way, but I do appreciate everyone's like love and space and sympathy and messages and like all of that stuff like that does help a lot. Um, everything that people have done has been very, very good. Like I didn't get anything that was like, just get over it or like stuff like that. People were very, very kind, and so that's really good to know that I've got a good support system, which has helped extremely, really has. And my family, even Natalie, and especially, of course, my husband has just been my hero again. He's been amazing and just really, really strong, and supportive and all of that good stuff. So, um, but yeah, but in this playlist that I made, I've kind of like compiled a bunch of music that like, if you're feeling down, like it's okay to sort of get into it and like, because that can be healing. Some of it's angry, some of it's, although I still have Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake in there for some reason. Which isn't really an angry song, but I still just felt like it fit in. Therapy Sessions by NF. That's just such a good song. And some songs from some people that you might know, friends of mine, and but a lot of good music. So like, go into the description, find the playlist. Hope you enjoy it. Obviously, a few of my songs are there, and yeah, again, just again, yeah, stay strong. And if you've been through a loss and you're still struggling with it, like, please reach out because I would love to talk to you about it and like, share experiences or share what's helped me or just to talk, because sometimes you don't need to fix everything. You just need to, understand or process it. So, all right. Thanks. Love you guys. Have an awesome day and talk to you soon. Bye. Natalie. Ta-da! Say bye.
Bye.